Hi, welcome to part 4. This is where we're going to make the table together in very short little steps, so there's a lot of PowerPoint slides in this presentation to hopefully help you get this done a little bit quicker. Okay, if you do not have SketchUp open, I'll give you just a moment to do that. Alright, let's choose the rectangle tool and get the top of our table going. So draw your rectangle. And your rectangle needs to be 14 inches by 48 inches. Okay, so remember, draw the rectangle, let the click go, type in your dimensions, then hit the Enter key. And I'm going to zoom in, and then you're going to use the push-pull tool, and you're going to pull that up to 1 inch. So I'm going to zoom in better here. And again, if you can't pull up the 1 inch, use the push-pull, start getting it going, type in your dimensions of 1 inch, and then hit the Enter key. Our next step is to put that bevel on the edge of our table. So you can see I've zoomed in and I'm looking at one of the corners. Go ahead and choose the line tool, the pencil, and then you're going to come to the corner, find the midpoint, and you're going to draw an angle to one of the bottom edges, and you can make that angle as big or as small as you would like. And then when you've got it on edge, go ahead and click one time, and then we're going to use the orbit tool, and you need to see the bottom. Come to the select tool, and then you're going to click once on the bottom, and then we're going to use the Follow Me tool to create that bevel. So click once on the Follow Me tool, and then point it at the little angle, this little triangle that you made, and click one time. And now you have a bevel. Good time to go ahead and save. Last name, first name, part 4 in your Computer Explorations folder, in your SketchUp folder, last name, first name, part 4. Alright, let's make some legs for our table. Alright, the first thing that we need to do is we need to group this tabletop so it doesn't interfere with our legs. So you're going to make sure you're on the select tool, and you're going to triple click or click 3 times in a row on the tabletop. That should select everything, so you should have the dots and the blue lines for everything. Leave your mouse pointer on your tabletop, right click, and then click on Make a Group. Okay, and you can see the lines now all around the outside of it. Okay, go ahead and click off of there and choose the Orbit tool, and we now need to look at the bottom of our table so we can make our table leg. And the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to put some guidelines in, so use the tape measure tool. And then you want to put a 1 inch guideline from each of the edges of the tool. So click on the edge, draw out, click, type in 1 inch, hit the Enter key, and then do the same thing on the opposite edge, click, draw out, type in 1 inch, hit the Enter key. Okay, let's grab a rectangle for our table leg. So draw in a rectangle, and that's going to be 1 inch by 2 inches. Hit the Enter key, and then grab the select tool again, click once on your rectangle for your leg, and then grab the move tool. And remember, when you're moving something, grab it from the end point, it'll be easier. So click, drag, let your click go, and there's your table leg. Okay, so let's give it some dimension. So grab the push-pull tool, and you're going to pull that down 37 inches. Okay, the same height that you pulled your table up to. And then grab the select tool, triple click on the table leg so that everything in the leg is selected. Right click on it, and this time we're going to make it a component and call it table leg. And you don't need to change anything else. So go ahead and click Create. And you have your first table leg. Alright, here we go. We're going to make our second table leg and then taper those legs. So we're going to put our guideline in on this side of our table. Grab your tape measure and then pull that in an inch. So we've got our guidelines. And you want to make sure that your table leg is selected. Okay, grab the move tool. And remember, when you're moving something, grab the corners. So I'm going to grab this outside corner because I'm going to move it over here. And you're going to click and drag and then hold down the control key, which will copy it, and then move that table leg over there and click, and we've got two table legs. Okay, I need to get down to the feet of my table, and I really want to zoom in to see those. Okay, that's kind of the angle that you want. Okay, and then grab the select tool and then go ahead and double click on the table leg. And then you're going to click once on this bottom edge, not the face. See, I'm going to use this one to see if I've got the right blue line selected. That's what we want. And then grab the move tool. And then when we move this, it should move both the legs. Okay, and we want to move that, and we want to make it 1 inch and hit the enter key. And then when I, wrong way. When I look at my table legs, they should be better at the top and skinnier at the bottom. And you've got tapered table legs.